Breaking news, my wonderful people. It is really happening. Honestly. Okada banned the operators storm Lagos House of Assembly in protest. Say to Sanwo-Olu, you cannot take away the means of our livelihood and give us no alternative. If you are employing us into some kind of paid job, that may not be up to the amount of money we earn per day, but giving us a form of livelihood, we would sincerely appreciate that rather than nothing. So these are some of the things that are going on, and Nigerians, you all have to be very well aware of some of the things that are going on, and you have to be very much aware of what is happening. Anyway, my wonderful people, it is time for us to begin to, arise and ensure that if you're saying somebody should not do something, there must be an alternative that you have put in place. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Okada ban operatives storm Lagos House of Assembly in protest. Hundreds of those engaged in the motorcycle business popularly called Okada on Monday stormed the Lagos House in peaceful protest, demanding the state governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu should rethink the fresh ban he placed on Okada activities in 4 additional local government area and 6 council development area, effective from September the 1st. You cannot ban Okada while you give us no other opportunity to work and what else to do that could possibly give us the opportunity for a difference. We have no other job we do. There is no other thing that we know how to do. If you have not given us an alternative of what job to do, we don't understand how we can make an honest living. There are some who do not sincerely and truly do honest living. These are the ones spoiling us. But truthfully, we want something to be different. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get, all the time. The state government has earlier in May this year banned activities of Okada in 6 local government and 9 LCDAs, making a total of 10 local governments and 15 LCDAs covered by the ban. The protesters who came early in this morning gathered at the gate leading to the Lagos State House of Assembly complex with police officers on duty around the place, said the decision of the government to ban Okada in the affected area, which they projected could lead to a total ban in the entire state by December. They added that if it did not come at the right time, considering the poor state of the nation's economy, things may deteriorate in terms of security. This was just as they noticed that the ban remained in place. Crime rate has also increased as people who could not afford another kind of job, since this is the only thing they were engaging, may have gone into other activities. We are pleading with the governor to consider that these are human beings who have found no other alternative but to get into this kind of business to be able to fend for themselves and their families, as there are no jobs. There are even genuine people, graduates among us. We cannot sit at home doing nothing, or we cannot get into crime. The government has to make an alternative for us. Honestly, if you listen to that statement, you'll be heartbroken. To be quite candid, you'll be heartbroken. Why? Because the government of the state has not really considered the people. If you have considered the people, you will start from the place that what exactly is going on here? We want to ban Okada in the state. Now, we want to employ those who can work. There is this number. We know that you cannot employ everybody, but there is this number of people that we can employ. If, for instance, the whole Okada are 100, Okada riders who are engaging in that business are 100, yeah, you say, okay, I can only give job to 40. It's better than leaving a whole 100 people into the labor market, 100 of them, 100 of them. Is that not a loose canal? So that's some of the things that they are talking about, that they are feeling, they feel that nobody's listening to them, that they don't have the voice of anybody. They don't have the voice of anybody. They feel dejected. They feel that nobody's listening to them. And all they just want, is just for them to get a headway. Most of them, it said, since they ban in some local government area, it says, crime rate has even increased. That is not to say that anybody who is no longer engaged in that business, okay, should get into crime. However, this is the reality of our time. And so the government has to really consider and see how things can be, can be different. Well, my wonderful people, these are only some of the genuine things that people are going through. And in order for correction to be made in this regards, people have to reconsider all that is happening. Okay, people have to reconsider all that is happening. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. And whether we like it or not, okay, it has to become, people have to consider others and not just, throw them around. People have to consider others. So this is what is happening. The Okada riders in Lagos State are not happy, and they are saying to the governor, consider it. There are measures you can put in place, and if you feel that it must be done, please make alternatives so that it may not be as much as they earn, but it can be, at least let them have somewhere to go to, earn money and look after their families. So these are some of the things that are going on, and we just want to bring you up to speed and to tell you to be security conscious as you move around, because these things lead to other matters, and it is important that everybody begin to consider what is right and good for the nation, rather than some people taking advantage of a situation and taking it out on on others. So it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. Anyway, my wonderful people, it's about time that Nigerians, we all begin to look at the possibility of moving this nation forward. Anyway, my wonderful people, what do you think? Should Babajide Sanwo-Olu create some form of job for them, so the people are not feeling, what do I do next, and can lead some people into crime? You see, leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.